Yo, what is up ladies and gentlemen lads, it's Spam, and today is my first video in a while. My old card reader broke, so I couldn't get any of the footage off my camera onto my computer, but I now have a new card reader and we're ready to go. And today we're going to be talking about Pep Guardiola's move to Man City, and as a result I'm playing FIFA 16 even though I'm bad at it instead of Call of Duty, because obviously it suits this game better. Football's football. So let's head straight into a game with the beloved Chelsea. So as some of you know, Manchester City have employed Pep Guardiola as their manager for next season and probably lots of seasons to come. But today I want to speak about why I can't really respect him as a person or any of his choices and shit like that. So let's start with Guardiola's playing career. Obviously he played for Barcelona, and then towards the end of his career I think he went to Qatar for a year or so. But obviously he had to retire. After a few years of retirement, he jumped into Barcelona's managerial squad. He managed the B team for Barcelona for about a year or two, and then jumped into the main manager role for the A team. So Guardiola goes into his first managerial job and he has players like Messi, he has Iniesta, Xavi, whoever else you'd want in that Barcelona side. They're the best team in the world, right? I mean, maybe Real Madrid were as good, but he has not taken on a shitty side there. He's taken a team that are in top form, already know how to play together. So he went in there, he got his league wins, he got cup wins, he got Champions League wins, and I can understand that. Like, Barcelona are his main club, he played for them, obviously he wants to manage them to success as well. But then of course he quit Barcelona and went and managed Bayern Munich. And at the time he went to manage Bayern Munich, they are probably the best team in the world, right? So he hops from Barcelona, who are exceedingly good, to Bayern Munich, who are outstanding compared to everyone else in their league. And I look at the times where he joined Bayern Munich and Barcelona, and they were the best team in the world at the time that he joined them. And it was at the time he joined Bayern Munich that I started to question him. I'm like, does this guy literally just want trophies? Or does he actually care about club history and club legacy? Obviously Barcelona have got a lot of history, and Bayern Munich have got a lot of history. So I was like, maybe he does care about club history, maybe he actually gives a shit. And maybe he's just going there to continue building on that legacy. Now, a few months ago, it broke that obviously he was leaving Bayern Munich. I'm like, oh, so he's going to come to the Premier League. We're all excited he's come to the Premier League. Now, he had a few options. He could have gone to Manchester City, he could have gone to Man United, he could have gone to Chelsea. He could have even gone to Liverpool if he was early enough, but Klopp got that. And I'm not going to lie, as a Chelsea fan, it was exciting that the prospects of Guardiola come in, but I honestly didn't think we'd get him. Now, looking at teams with history down the Premier League, I was thinking, oh, maybe he fancies his chances at Man United, maybe Liverpool, or maybe Arsenal. Now, obviously, Arsenal are doing fairly well this season, and Arsene Wenger's been there, so that's off the list. And Jurgen Klopp has just signed for Liverpool as the manager, so that's off his list. So I was like, if he actually cares about club history, league history, anything like that, the obvious choice would be Man United, right? But all this guy cares about is his own success CV. If you look down his CV, he's got all these league wins, he's got all these cup wins, and that's all he gives a shit about. So this guy doesn't take on the challenge of rebuilding a club that has huge amounts of history in Man United. He goes and takes the easy option of Manchester City, who have lots of money, and are probably the best team in the Premier League bar Leicester right now, and, you know, you're not sure whether Leicester's success is going to continue for years and years. And that's why I can't respect him. He could have taken Man United, he could have rebuilt everything. He could have brought in players, he could have got a club that is huge worldwide and got them back to the top. But no, he takes the easy option again for the third time in his career and picks a top side in a league, just so when he gets success, it makes him look incredible. Why doesn't he take a little bit of a risk? Why doesn't he jump in Manchester United? I don't get it. Like, I didn't expect him to come into Chelsea. Chelsea haven't got a huge amount of history. It breaches about a decade or so. And that's my own club, right? Arsenal, Liverpool or Man United it should have been. And the other two were taken. Go to Manchester United, Pep. Actually work for something instead of taking the best team in the league and taking them to the top and then claiming it as a managerial success. It's boring. And just to cut off my rant, the other guy has quit. 6-1 I won, that's pretty good for someone who's shit at FIFA 16, not bad. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, let me know if I was too harsh. I'm not sure. I just think he lacks ambition. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, thank you all for watching and I'll see you soon.